If you own a side-by-side, here's 6 things you need to think about to increase the safety on your next ride. Hi, I'm Nick Olson, founder of Chupacabra Offroad.
Another Chupacabra sighting.
First item on the list are 4 or 5 point seatbelt harnesses. Now, if you do have a stock Polaris RZR, you're going to either need to cut holes in your stock seats or upgrade. It's extremely important that you are secure, and the standard 3-point harnesses just don't cut it, in my opinion, for vehicles that can do 75 miles an hour straight off the showroom floor. I recommend some wider 3-inch shoulder pads for the front and smaller 2-inch in the rear if you have a 4-seat vehicle, as they tend to work well for smaller riders. Second on the list is a helmet and goggles. Now, I've tried all different types of variations. A lot of helmets are not required in most states, but strongly recommended, and we really believe in them. My personal favorite is a helmet with a flip-up shield similar to a sport bike or car racing style helmet. This ends up being really comfortable. You put some sunglasses on underneath when it's sunny, and it definitely does a great job of keeping the dust out of your eyes. If you're using a traditional motocross helmet with some goggles, make sure you get some goggles that are specified as sand goggles. These have a closed cell foam, which works better for keeping the dust and sand out of your eyes. Third on the list is communication. Riding with big groups, it's amazing to be able to communicate with each other, to warn your buddies or friends of an oncoming car or vehicle, and just let someone know if you've had an issue. The best setup is if you and your riding group are all using in-car intercom systems from brands like PCI and Rugged. With everybody on the same channel, you have the easy ability to communicate from miles apart, warn others of issues, potential hazards, and I can't tell you how much more enjoyable it makes the ride. When you're back from your leader, you can listen to any potential dangers and just ride and enjoy your experience. Another budget alternative setup is a handheld radio, popular with companies like Rugged. You can plug those into your helmet or headphones, easily have them in your door bags or in your pocket, and use those to achieve the same thing and communicate with other people who have intercom systems. Next on the list is a GPS. Now, you can go with a free downloadable app that works really well, like the Polaris Ride Command, used right off of your smartphone, or if you have a tablet mounted in the dash. You can go with a Lowrance system, which is very popular, or a lot of people have been using tablets and downloading popular apps such as LeadNav. All of these have options where you can program routes, you can leave breadcrumbs so you can see where you've gone if you're doing an out and back, a turn you might have missed or wanted to make sure you knew, and drop some waypoints of popular spots you'd either like to visit again in the future or mark for future reference in a new riding area. Right now, I've got an iPad linked up with the LeadNav app, and I'm loving how it works. Whether you're on a race course or you're just going to ride a new area, the amount of layers and information you can get with the mapping technology is great. It's very intuitive and easy to use and download new maps, and it's always going to update as software updates are available. Fifth on the list are side and center mirrors. These are very important to have if you're trying to keep tabs on your riding buddies behind you. Just be able to see when you're backing your vehicle out of your garage or in and out of your trailer. And most of these mirrors, like our Chupacabra side mirrors, have a breakaway function, so they're going to move out of the way if you hit some brush without breaking or cracking. The final item on the list you need to consider is additional lighting. The stock lights are barely good enough for nighttime riding, and they're not bright enough for the speeds these vehicles can do. I highly suggest some additional lighting in the front, whether it's down low, which works better in the dust and or fog. If you ride in large groups in dusty situations like we have in the Southwest, rear-facing amber chase lights are a complete game changer and make life so much better for the riders behind you to see which direction a trail might be flowing if they can't see the trail. All the products are linked below in the description, or if you have any other additional questions, send us an email, sales@chupacabraoffroad.com.